Here we have a video, children, for grade 10 standard math paper. I just took the question paper from one of the very famous school which is in Bahrain. The questions are really very standard. If you know to answer all these questions, I am very sure you will get A1 in our board exam papers. So kindly go through all the answers and all the best for you, children. You all know the question paper pattern. The question paper consists of 14 questions divided into 3 sections A, B, C. All the questions are compulsory. Section A has 6 questions of 2 marks each. Internal choice has been provided in 2 questions. And in section B, 4 questions of 3 marks each. Internal choice has been provided in 1 question. Section C comprises of 4 questions of 4 marks each. And internal choice has been provided in 1 question. It contains 2 case study based questions. So this is the pattern, children. You all know the pattern already.
Now the next one, in figure, a circle touches all the 4 sides of the quadrilateral ABCD, whose sides are AB is given, BC is given and CD is given. You have to find the length of the side AD. So you should know the theorem of the quadrilateral drawn touches all 4 sides of the circle. So what is that theorem which is related with that? We have a circle and the quadrilateral is drawn touching all the sides of the circle. So what is given here? Quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to the circumference of the circle. If you say in mathematical way, we have to use these words only. And this is very important theorem. At least one problem will come related with this theorem, children. So remember this always. And it is very easy theorem. So what is it? The opposite sides, when you add, they are equal. AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. That's it. So let's take, I wrote BD. Where is my eraser? BC. So this and this I can add and AB plus CD. Okay. So now let's see what is given. AB is 6 centimeter and BC is 9 centimeter and CD is 8 centimeter. Yeah. So very easy, no children? By now you must have find what is the answer. So let's see what are the steps. Let's substitute the values. AB is 6 centimeter and CD is 8 centimeter. And AD we don't know. And what is BC? That is 9 centimeter. So 8 plus 6 will give you 14. Let me bring 9 to the side. 14 minus 9 is AD. So it is 5. So very easy, no children. AD is 5 centimeter is the answer. If you don't know this theorem, you may think that, oh, what is this? How to find this? Looks very tough. So remember this always, children. Whenever you see a circle and there is a quadrilateral which has drawn to the circumference of the circle, then use this theorem. AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC.
So now let's see question number 1, children. In figure, O is the center of a circle, PQ is a chord and PT is the tangent at P. If POQ is 70 degree. Then find the angle TPQ. So first let's start with the angles in a triangle. So in the triangle POQ, we know that total angle of the triangle is 180 degree. So we can write angle POQ plus OQP plus QPO is equal to 180 degree. And you know the center O is making angle OPQ and OQP, two angles with the chord, and both angles are same. So we can write POQ plus these two angles are same. So I can write it as 2 times angle OQP, which is equal to 180 degree. Now POQ was given as 70 degree plus 2 times angle OQP is 180 degree. So 2 times angle OQP will be 180 degree minus 70, which will give you 110. So angle OQP will be 110 degree divided by 2, which will give you 55 degree. So we know that OQP is 55 degree. And as you know, both these angles are same. So both the angles are 55 degree. And you have studied in the theorem in the chapter of circles. So we have a circle and OP is the radius of the circle, and we are drawing the tangent TP. This radius OP will make 90 degree with the tangent TP. So here what is given? Angle TPO is nothing but angle TPQ plus QPO. And what we know here? We know that TPO is 90 degree. TPQ we don't know. QPO is, we found that it is 55 degree. So from this, angle TPQ is given by 90 degree minus 55 degree. So what is the answer? 90 minus 55, 35 degree. So this is answer for angle TPQ.
Now question number 2. Find the value of m so that the quadratic equation has two equal roots. Yes, children, try to recall the chapter. What is the condition for getting the two equal roots? B squared minus 4AC should be equal to 0. So, first from the given quadratic equation, try to find the values of A, B and C. Substitute it here and you can find the value of m from that. So first step is expand the given equation. So I'm just rewriting the given equation. Plus 49 equal to 0. So mx into x will give you mx squared minus 7mx plus 49 equal to 0. So now let's write the standard form of the equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So when you compare, what is the coefficient of x square? M. So a equal to m and b equal to minus 7m and c is 49. Now we can substitute the values. B squared is minus 7m squared minus 4. A is m and C is 49. So did I make any mistake in this step, children? Can you help me to find my mistake? Yes, see, always minus should be inside the bracket. If you are not writing this bracket, then you are going to get wrong answer for sure. So now minus 7 the whole square will give you plus 49. If you are not keeping the bracket, you will write minus 49. So you will get the wrong answer. 49m squared minus 4 into m into 49 equal to 0. So here I have 49m in both the variable. So let me take it out. So the remaining is m and here 4 is equal to 0. So 49m equal to 0, m minus 4 equal to 0. So from this, if I find the m value, that is 0 and m equal to 4. So I have two roots here. So as m value cannot be 0, because when I substitute m equal to 0, the other side is not getting satisfied, right? So m cannot be equal to 0. So here the value of m is 4. Okay, so don't stop with finding the m value as 0, 4. That is wrong. So you have to substitute whatever value you found in the given equation and see is it getting satisfied. So when I am substituting m as 0, I am getting 0 plus 49, which is equal to 0, but it is not correct. So m value cannot be 0. So the answer is m equal to 4. Now question number 3, children. So this is very easy. This comes under that reshaping chapter. A cone of height 20 centimeter and radius of base 5 centimeter is made up of modeling clay. So here we have a cone. This cone is with a radius of 5 centimeter and the height of 20 centimeter. A child reshapes it in the form of a sphere. So the same amount of clay. So we need to find the volume. Same amount of clay is used to make a sphere. Find the diameter. We need to find what is the diameter of the sphere. So what we should know here, we should know the formulas of both the shapes. What is given? Volume of cone. The formula for volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r squared h, and the formula for volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So as we need to find the volume of sphere, diameter of the sphere, let's keep sphere on this side and cone on the other side. We need to find what is the value of r cube, means what is the r value. Then we can find what is the diameter. So let's simplify this equation. So we have 4r cube equal to r squared h, where we know that the radius of the cone is given as 5 and the height is given as 20, which is nothing but 4r cube. As r cube is our hero, let it be this side. So let's take 4 to the other side, the multiplication will become division. So 4 and 20 will become 5 fours are 20. So r cube is 5 cube. So very easy children. Now what will be the r value? R will be 5 centimeter. And don't stop with this step children. Most of you will make this mistake and lose the marks unnecessarily in hurry. They are asking the diameter. So d is nothing but 2 times r. So 2 times 5, the answer is 10 centimeter. So the diameter of the sphere is 10 centimeter. This one is very easy one. Find the roots of the quadratic equation x squared minus 3 root 5x plus 10 equal to 0. So this one you can do in two ways. First step you can find b squared minus 4ac separately, or you can directly substitute in the formula. So let me do in the direct way, which will save our time. So as this equation is looking 3 root 5 10 and all, better to go for the formula directly. And as we have seen already in question number 1, that the standard form of the equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So when we compare here, the value of a is 1 and the value of b is minus 3 root 5 and the value of c is 10. So be very careful with the signs children. If you wrote b as plus 3 root 5, then the final answer is going to be the wrong one. So after finding the value, now let's substitute the value here. So x equal to minus, this minus is which is in the equation already, minus 3 root 5 plus minus root of b squared. B is minus 3 root 5 the whole square minus 4 into c, the whole thing divided by 2, a is 1. So now carefully you have to deal with the signs. Minus into minus will give you plus. So 3 root 5 plus or minus. Now inside the root, minus 3 root 5 whole square is what? Minus 3 the whole square will give you 9 root 5. Okay, I will write only that part separately. So we can write like this, minus 3 square root 5 square. So minus 3 square will give you plus 9, root 5 square will give you 5. So 45. In this, most of the children, whenever I am correcting the paper, I have seen at least 40% of the children will make mistake in this step. So be very careful children. Minus 3 square root 5 whole square. Minus 3 whole square will give you plus 9. Okay. So our first part answer is 45. 4 into 10 is 40 divided by 2. So now 3 root 5 plus or minus 45 minus 40 is 5 divided by 2. So now we have two answers. One is with plus, other is with minus. So let's write it separately. So we have two roots. One is 3 root 5 plus root 5 by 2. And the other one is 3 root 5 minus root 5 by 2. And in this step also many children will make mistake. They will leave with this step. No. You should know how to deal with the root numbers. What we have here, 3 root 5 plus 1 root 5. So what is 3 root 5 plus 1 root 5? 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 root 5 by 2. And and 3 root 5 minus 1 root 5 is 2 root 5. 2 root 5 by 2. So here 4 by 2 will give you 2 and this will give you 1. So finally our answer is 2 root 5 and root 5. These are the roots of the given equation. So if you do the steps very carefully without making any mistake, like in this step, then here, then you may reach the answer easily, children. So the answer is 2 root 5, comma root 5. So now let's see question number 5. Very easy this one. Find an AP whose fourth term is 9 and sum of its 6th term and 13th term is 40. So you all know this already. Let A be the first term and D be the common difference of the arithmetic progression. So let D be the common difference. Difference of the AP. Then the general formula is AN equal to A plus N minus 1 times D. So now let's see what is given. The fourth term is 9. So children, fourth term means what? A4. A4 is given as 9. So what is the N value here? N is nothing but 4. And we know only N value. We don't know what is A and what is D. So let's just make this equation with the known value. So A4 is equal to A plus, where N is nothing but 9, 4 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 3D, nothing but 9. So now what other details are given? 6th term means we have to write one equation for A6 and 13th term. So A13. So A6 plus A13 equal to 40. So again take the same general equation, children. So A6. So what will be A6? It will be A plus 6 minus 1 times D, which will give you A plus 5D. So in simple, if it is A6, then it is A plus 5D. Just reduce one number, that's it. So A13 will be A plus 13 minus 1 times D, which will give you A plus 12D. So now let's rewrite the equation. So A6 we can write A plus 5D and A13, how we can write it, children? A plus 12D, which is nothing but 40. So now A plus A will give you 2A. 5D plus 12D will give you 17D. So now we have an equation. So we have two equations. So whenever we have two equations, there are so many methods to solve these two equations. You can go for any method, children. Here I am showing you one method, but you can use any method. So let me choose some other color for solving these equations. A plus 3D equal to 9. Then 2A plus 17D equal to 40. You can go for substitution method, elimination method or any method. But I like the elimination method. So I have 2A in second equation but 1A in my first equation. So I want to make it to 2A so that I can cancel, right? So I am multiplying equation 1 by 2. So my new equation will be 2a plus 2 times 3 will give me 6d equal to 2 nines are 18. So let me name it as equation 3. So now let me write my old equation, equation number 2. So for solving these two equations, if I do 3 minus 2, so I'm going to do the subtraction. I'm going to do equation 3 minus equation 2 because I want to get rid of this letter A. So just change the sign. Already that is plus, change to minus. Okay, if that is minus, change to plus. If that is plus, change to minus. So 2a minus 2a will become 0. 6 minus 17 will give you minus 11. Be careful with the sign, children. It is very important. Is equal to minus 40 plus 18 will give you minus 22. So D value will be minus 22 divided by minus 11, which will give you plus 2. See children, now we know what is our D value. So D we know. Now we have to find what is A. So how we can find A? We have so many equations. We can use any equation. Let me choose equation number 1. So substitute D equal to 2 in equation 1. So what will come? A plus 3 times 2 equal to 9. So A plus 6 equal to 9. A equal to 9 minus 6, which is nothing but 3. So now we know A also. When we know A and D, we can find the arithmetic progression very easy, children. So the first number is 3 because A is nothing but the first term. So the first term is 3 and the difference is 2. So 3 plus 2 will be 5. 5 plus 2 will be 7. 7 plus 2 will be 9 and 9 plus 2 will be 11. And always, if they are not mentioning how many terms you have to write 5 terms. Okay, they will never mention how many terms should be there in this series, but you have to follow some standard. So always write 5 numbers. Okay, so this is how you have to do the problems related with AP, and this is very easy chapter, children. So try to do all the problems related with chapter so that in the board exam you can get the marks from this chapter easily. Yes children, now let's see the next problem. How many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 7? So 3-digit numbers starts from 100 to 999, and this problem is directly from the textbook, children. So better if you can remember. Okay, so the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 is 105, and the last digit which is divisible by 7 is 994. Okay, so this is the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. And 994 is the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. This you should know, children. Otherwise, no, time will waste if you want to check one by one. So better you remember how many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 7 means the first 3-digit number is 105 and the last 3-digit number is 994. So what we know now? We know now the nth term. Okay, so what are the things we know, children? The first term is 105. So First term means what? The letter A, right? So A is 105 and we know the difference. So D is 7 and we know the nth term Tn because that is the last 3-digit number. So 994. So now it is very easy to find the n value, means how many 3-digit numbers are there which is divisible by 7. So let's write the formula. Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. So Tn is nothing but 994 and A is 105 plus n, we don't know, we are going to find that n only, n is 7. Okay, so 994 minus 105 is equal to n minus 1 multiplied by 7. So when you subtract, what will come? 994 minus 105 will give you 14 minus 5 is 9, 8 minus 0 is 8 and 9 minus 1 is 8. So 889. 889 is equal to, let me open the bracket. So 7n minus 7. So 889 minus 7, take to this side, that will become plus 7. So 889 plus 7 will give you 896. So n will be 896 divided by 7, 128. So there are 128 digits. There are 128 3-digit numbers. Okay, this is the answer. So here you can use any term, either Tn or An, it's up to you. We can use any letter, okay? And this is one very important question, children. How many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 7? You should remember only two things, 105 and 994. Okay, but if you don't want to remember, then you can do like 101, check, is it divisible by 7? Then 102, 103, like that one by one you can check. Okay, so now let's see the next problem, children. If 2 is the root of a quadratic equation, 3x squared plus px minus 8 equal to 0, and the quadratic equation 4x squared minus 2px plus k equal to 0 has equal roots, find the value of k. So if you see this problem, children, we have two unknowns, right? We don't know what is p and we don't know what is k. So how to proceed this problem? First, use the given information, find the value of p. That is very simple. Then substitute that value in the next problem and use the condition. It is given as the equal roots. You know, equal roots means the discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So substitute in that, then it is very easy to find the value of k. So now let's see how to solve this problem. So take the given equation, 3x squared plus px minus 8 equal to 0. Now substitute x equal to 2 in the given equation. Let me name it as equation 1. So 3 times 2 squared plus p into 2 minus 8 equal to 0. So we will get 3 4s are 12 plus 2p minus 8 equal to 0. 12 minus 8 will be 4. 4 plus 2p equal to 0. 2p is minus 4. P equal to minus 4 divided by 2. So minus 2. So now we know, children, what is our p value. So what is the next step? Any guess? Yes, children. Now take the next equation, 4x squared minus 2px plus k equal to 0. In this, Let's substitute P as minus 2. P as minus 2. Let me name this equation so that you will know where I have substituted it. Okay. So 4x squared minus 2. So be very careful with the sign. Already there is a minus 2 and the value of P is minus 2. Okay. Always keep brackets when you have negative sign. So 4x squared minus 2 will give you plus 4x plus k equal to 0. Now use the given condition that it is having the equal root. So the discriminant is 0. B squared minus 4ac equal to 0. So now what is the B value here? So the B value is 4. A value is 4. C value is k. So substitute all the values. 4 squared minus 4 into k is equal to 0. So 16 minus 16k equal to 0. Minus 16k equal to minus 16. So k will be minus 16 by minus 16. So the answer is 1. So I just showed you all the steps, children, so that you will not make mistake with the negative sign. So when you are doing in the exam, you also do like me. If you skip one step, there is possibility that you may miss one negative sign, so answer will become wrong. Okay. So better do in step by step so that it will lead you to the correct answer, children. So for this problem, the answer is k equal to 1. So now let's start section B, children. Find the median of the following data. So this is very easy. So first you write the given values in the table. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. And how many times each thing occurred? 8, 16, 36, 34 and 6. Now we need to find what is the cumulative frequency. So 8 plus 16 will give you 24. 24 plus 36 is 60. 60 plus 34 is 94. 94 plus 6 is 100. So after finding the cumulative frequency, so let's find what is the sum of the given frequencies. So when you add everything, it will be 100. We can find from the last value of cumulative frequency also. Now to find the median, find the total frequency. Total frequency n is 100. So we want n by 2 to find the median class. So n by 2 is given as 100 by 2, which will give you 50. So now the cumulative frequency just greater than 50 is. This part is main part, children. So you need to find which is the median class to find what is the median. So after finding the n value, the cumulative frequency just greater than 50 is 60 here in the given table, and the corresponding class is 20 to 30. So from the given data, when you check the value, you will come to know that our n is 50, the value greater than n is 60 in our given value. So the corresponding class is 20 to 30. So we found now the median class. So what is the median class? Median class is 20 to 30. So now what are the things we need? We should know what is L value. L is what? Lower limit of the median class. Lower limit of the median class. So after finding the median class, we can find what is this L value. It's nothing but 20. Then H is the height, means not the height, class size. So here the class size is 10 because it's given 10 to 20, 20 to 30 like that. So H is 10 and capital N is number of observations. Capital N or small n, that's not a matter. So number of observations is given as 100. And F is the frequency for the median class. So the frequency for the median class is 36. So which is nothing but frequency of, you need to check the table, median class 20 to 30. So F will be 36. Then CF. CF is 24. Means how to find this value? Cumulative frequency of the class preceding to the median class. Okay, that is very important. Don't forget this. Preceding to the median class. So 20 to 30 is the median class. So you have to find for 10 to 20 what is the CF value from the table. So that is 24. Now we know all the values. Substitute all the values and you can find the answer. So the median is L plus N by 2 minus CF divided by F multiplied by H. So substitute all the values which we wrote already. F is 36. So 20 plus 260 divide by 36, which will give you 27.22. So the median is 27.22. So how we have done this problem? From the given values, make the table which is having the cumulative frequency. When you find the cumulative frequency, you need to find what is the n by 2 value. After finding the n by 2 value, you need to find what is the median class. That is very important. So whatever is the n value you are getting, the cumulative frequency just greater than n you have to choose, and the corresponding class. That is a median class. After you finding the median class, write the lower limit, then the class size, then the number of total observations, and for the chosen median class, what is the frequency? Then CF. CF is very important, children. Don't choose the CF for the median class 20 to 30. You have to choose the before one. That is very important. Then you have to memorize the formula for the median, L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. Then it is simple, just the mathematical calculations only. Hope you will not make mistake in that. So finally, The answer for median is 27.22 units. Okay, children, so this is the construction lesson. Construct a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 4 centimeter, which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. So we have a circle with a radius of 4 centimeter, and we have a pair of tangents, one tangent and the other tangent, which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. So we know only this much details. For constructing it, we need to know all other angles. So we know in a quadrilateral, the total angle is 180 degree, 360 degree, and the opposite angles are 180 degree. So this is, let me name it, so it will be easy. O, A, B and C. So OABC is a quadrilateral and total angle is 360 degree. So the opposite angle, like angle ACB plus angle AOB is 180 degree. So now we know that ACB is 60 degree. So what will be AOB? AOB will be 180 minus 60 degree, which will give you 120 degree. So in the middle, you need to construct an angle of 120 degree. And we know already that the tangent is making an angle of 90 degree with the center. So OAC is 90 degree. In the same way, OBC is also 90 degree. So that the opposite angle when you add together, that will give you 180 degree. So now you need to make a construction for this rough diagram. So how to start that construction? Step 1, you need to draw a circle. Take 4 centimeter in your compass and draw a circle. The second step, mark a line B. You can mark it anywhere on the circle and you join it. And the third step, you need to make 120 degree. So how to make that? You know it already. So anyway, I am saying it roughly. From the center, take any small angle, just cut an arc. Then keep at that point, make an arc which is 60 degree. Then make one more arc which is nothing but our 120 degree. So make a line in that will give you your 120 degree. Then you need to make a 90 degree. So you know how to make a 90 degree. Make another arc. Then the midpoint, which will give you a 90 degree. Same way in the other side also. Make an arc. Cut that midpoint will give you here. So which will give you your another arc. So this when you measure, this will be 60 degree. Okay, so this is how you have to do the construction. Anyway, I will do one more detailed construction in my next video. Here I just give you the idea how to do. So first step is find all the angles. When you know all the angles, You know how to construct it. That's it. Okay. Now the next question. From the top of a vertical tower, the angle of depression of two chords in the same straight line with the base of a tower at an instant are found to be 45 degree and 60 degree. If the cars are 100 meter apart and are on the same side of the tower, find the height of the tower. So here what is given? We have a tower. We have to find what is this h value. So the angle is given. Angle of depression of two cars. So we have two cars, A and B, found to be 45 degree, and another one 60 degree. (45 degree and 60 degree). Okay, so we have drawn the diagram. If the cars are 100 meter apart, so the distance between the cars A and B is 100 meter, we need to find the height of the tower. Okay, so again let's read the question. From the top of a vertical tower, means from the top of the tower, I'm just looking at the car. The cars are 45 degree and 60 degree depression in the same straight line of the base of the tower. So you need to draw like this. If the cars are 100 meter apart, so the distance between the two cars is 100 meter. Find the height of the tower, and √3 value is given as 1.73. So now just write the given values. What is given? AB is 100 meter and angle OAP is 60 degree and angle OBP is 45 degree. So let's take OP as H. Now in the triangle OAP, so take this triangle OAP, tan 60 degree equal to opposite by adjacent, so H by OA, and we know that tan 60 is nothing but √3. √3 is H by OA. So OA will be H by √3. Now take the next triangle. In triangle BOP, tan 45 degree is equal to OP by OB. So we know tan 45 is 1. So H by OB, H equal to OB. So we have our one equation. This is our second one. Now we know that OB minus OA is 100. So let's substitute equation 1 and 2, where OB is H and OA is H by √3, which is equal to 100. So when you simplify this equation, you will get the answer. So most of the children from till here, they will do very nicely, and after that, they don't know what to do. So very simple, children. Take the h common. So 1 minus 1 by root 3 r. There is one more way how you can do this problem. So take root 3 common. H root 3 minus h is equal to 100. So h into root 3 minus 1 by root 3 is equal to 100. So h is 100 root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1. So root 3 value is given. When you substitute that value, you will get the answer 236.6 meter, which is the height of the tub. Okay. So if you draw the diagram neatly, children, you will get the answer very easily. So this is a given diagram, and you know tan, if you use the tan angle, tan 60 is opposite by adjacent, tan 45 is opposite by adjacent, tan 60 value you should know which is root 3, and tan 45 value is 1. And when you substitute and do the mathematical steps properly, you will get the final answer as 236.6 meter, which is the final answer. Now the next one, the angle of elevation of a top of a vertical tower from the point on the ground is 60 degree. So we have a tower. The angle of elevation from the top of a vertical tower from the point on the ground, this is the point on the ground, is 60 degree. From another point 10 meter vertically above the first, the angle of elevation is 45 degree. Find the height of the tower. So we need to find what is the height of the tower. So let's just name it. So we need to find what is AP. So this is 10 meter. This must be the same 10 meter. And if I choose the total height as h, then dp will be h minus 10. Okay, now our figure is completed. Now doing the solution is very easy. So first let's take the triangle PAB. Triangle PAB, tan 60 degree equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan 60 we know already it is root 3. The AP we are keeping it as h, and AB we don't know. So AB will become h by root 3. Okay, now let's take the other triangle PDC. Tan 45 degree is given by PD by CD. Same, opposite by adjacent. and tan 45 is 1. And what is PD? PD is h minus 10 divided by CD. So bring CD to the other side. So CD is h minus 10. So here, since AB equal to CD, when you see the diagram you can realize that. So h by root 3 is equal to h minus 10. So when you do the modification in this equation, you will get the answer. So h equal to root 3 into h minus 10. So h equal to 10 root 3 by root 3 minus 1. Now let's see the next question, children. Find the mode of the following distribution. So this is very easy. You have to see which is more number here. So here 40 got the marks between 30 to 40. So that is the maximum frequency. So the first step, find out the maximum frequency. Here the maximum frequency is 45. So that is your model class. So model class is 30 to 40. So now when we know the model class, we can find all other things which we need for the calculation. So L is 45, F naught is before the model class, what is the frequency, and F2 is after the model class. So F naught is 30, F1 is 45 and F2 is 12, and H you know the class size, we have seen in last problem also when we found the median. So H is the class size. So 10 and 20, that size is 20 minus 10, which is 10. Now substitute all these values in the formula for mode, which is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 multiplied by H. So L is 45 plus F1 is 45 minus F0 or F0 is 30. Then 2 times F1 is 45 minus 30 minus 12 multiplied by 10. So then you just do the mathematical calculations. So 45 minus 30 is 15 divided by 2 times 45 is 90 minus 30 minus 12 multiplied by 10. So 45 plus 15 divided by 90 minus 30 will give you 60. 60 minus 12 will give you 48. 48 multiplied by 10. So when you do the steps, you will get 3.12 here. So the answer is 48.12. So that is the mode of the following distribution. So just you have to remember the formula, children, and for substituting the formula, the things we need. So you have to start with finding the maximum frequency, and when you know the model class, that's it, we finish the problem. Okay, so be very careful when you are doing this mathematical part. So first you should do this part, the thing which is in the bracket. So then at last add 45. That should be the last step. Now we are going to section C. Section C is having two problems, and for one problem they will give you option. So water is flowing at the rate of 15 km per hour through a pipe of diameter 14 centimeter into a cubical pond, which is 50 meter long and 44 meter wide. In what time will the level of water in the pond rise by 21 centimeter? So what they are saying, we have a cubical pond. In this cubical pond, we have water till 21 centimeter. Okay, only till 21 centimeter, not the full pond. And this is 50 meter long and 44 meter wide. Okay, so regarding the pond, we know three information: 50 meter, 21 centimeter and 44 meter. So now water is flowing at the rate of 15 km per hour through a pipe of diameter 14 centimeter. So about the pipe, we know that the diameter of the pipe is 14 centimeter. So now what they are asking, how much time is needed to fill the water up to the level of 21 centimeter. Okay, that's what they are asking. In what time will the level of water in the pond rise by 21 centimeter? So what you have to do, first find the volume of tank. So when you are finding the volume of tank, what we need? We need the length, breadth and height. So we don't need the full height because we are talking about how much water is going to fill. So our height is 21 centimeter. So the first thing you should take care is all the unit must be same. See here, this is meter, meter and this one is centimeter. So change to meter. Okay. So first let's write length is 50 meter. Breadth or width, we can say in any way. So that is 44 meter and height is 21 centimeter. So for changing to meter, we should do 21 by 100. Now, volume of tank. Tank is in cubical shape. So the formula is LBH. So volume of the tank is LBH, which is equal to 50 times 44 times 21 by 100. So 1 time, 2 time, this is 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So 22 multiplied by 21. Now, we have a pipe which is having 14 centimeter as diameter. And we want to fill this much volume in the tank. So both must be equal, right? So let's write volume of pipe So what is the volume of pipe? The pipe is in the shape of a cylinder. So volume of pipe and volume of cylinder is going to be same. So the formula for volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So where pi is 22 by 7 and r, how much is r? Diameter is 14 centimeter. So the radius will be 7 times h. And see here, this is also given in centimeter, but we want in meter. So when you convert it to meter, 7 by 100 into 100. Okay, hope you understood this step. Or maybe I can write in detail. Okay, so r square, r is what? 14 by 2, 7 centimeter. But all the units are in meter. So when I am writing 7 centimeter in meter, it will be 7 by 100 meter. So that's how r square will be 7 by 100 into 7 by 100 times h. Okay. So now, as volume of the pipe and the volume of tank is equal, let's equate both. So 22 can cancel 1 7. So when I'm writing only the remaining values, into 100 multiplied by h is equal to 22 multiplied by 21. So 22 will get cancelled. H will be 21 multiplied by 100 times 100 divided by 7. So this is 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the height which is in meter. Now we need to find how much time it takes. So what details is given for finding that? 15 kilometer per hour. Okay, so for 30 kilometer, how much time it will take? So 30,000 meter. If you change to kilometer, we have to divide by 1000. So when we divide it, we will get 30 kilometer. So for 1 kilometer, it takes 1 by 15. So for 30 kilometer, it will take 30 by 15. So the answer is 2 hours. So it takes 2 hours to fill the pond up to 21 centimeter. So I repeat again, children, what is given. Water is flowing at the rate of 15 km per hour through a pipe of diameter 14 centimeter into a cubical pond. So first we drew the pond, which is a length 50 meter and breadth 44 meter and height is 21 centimeters. So change to meter. And we found the volume of tank LBH, so which is found to be 22 times 21. Then we have to find the volume of pipe. So because through that only water is falling down. Volume of pipe is nothing but it is a cylindrical shape. So pi r squared h, where the diameter is given. So we can find the radius and be very careful, children. Change to meter. Don't forget. So r squared we have, r is 7 by 100. So you have to write it 2 times. Then do that mathematical all the calculation step. So finally we are getting H as 30,000 meter. Now see, water is flowing at the rate of 15 kilometer per hour. So as the unit is kilometer, change this also to kilometer. So height will be 30,000 divided by 1000 will give you 30 kilometer. Okay, but don't stop with this, children. What we have to find finally, we need to find what is the time. So for 1 kilometer, it takes 1 by 15 hour. Because it is given no 15 kilometer per hour. So 1 kilometer will be 1 by 15 hour. So 30 kilometer will be 30 multiplied by 1 by 15, which will give you 2 hours. So it will take 2 hours to fill the tank for 21 centimeter. Okay children, now we are in the next problem. Let's see what this has for us. The internal and external radii of a spherical shell are 3 cm and 5 cm respectively. It is melted and recast into solid cylinder of diameter 14 cm. Find the height of the cylinder. Also find the total surface area of the cylinder. So this is again very easy, children. So we are having the two radius and two shapes. So what are the shapes we are having? First you have to see that. So we have a cylinder and we have a spherical shell. So the first thing you should know the formula of both. So volume of cylinder. Volume of the cylinder formula is pi r squared h. And the volume of spherical shell is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. So now if you see here, the spherical shell is like this. It is having inner diameter. So imagine like this, which they will use for construction and all. No, it will be here with the hollow inside. Okay. So the internal and external radii are 3 cm and 5 cm respectively. So we have to find the volume of spherical cell, inner and outer both. Okay. So let's see how to do that. First you write the formula. Pi r squared h is equal to 4 by 3 pi r 2 cube minus 4 by 3 pi r 1 cube, because we need only the inner volume. So we need to minus this shaded part, which is shaded like this. Okay. So we need to minus. So let's substitute the values now. Pi r squared h is equal to 4 by 3 pi, we can take common. R2 is the radius 5 centimeter. So 5 cube minus R1 is 3 centimeter. Okay. So we need to find h from this. What is the radius given? For the cylinder of diameter 14 centimeter. So the radius will be 7 centimeter. So pi into 7 into 7 into h is equal to 4 by 3 pi. 5 cube is 125 and 3 cube is 27. So from this we can find what is the h value. So keep h this side. 125 minus 27 will give you 98. Let's bring everything this side except h. So try to cancel. Pi and pi will get cancelled. Then we can do this also, like 1 7s are 7. How many 7s are 48? 10 7s are, then 1, then 2 times. So finally we have 8 by 3 centimeter. So now we know the height is 8 over 3 centimeter. Now the next part. So one part we finished. Next part is also find the total surface area of the cylinder. So the formula for total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into r plus h, where r is 7 centimeter, h we found that it is 8 over 3 centimeter. So substitute all the value, 2 into 22 by 7 into 7, 7 plus 8 by 3. So 44, here you just take the LCM, which will give you 7 3s are 21, 21 plus 8 is 29, 29 by 3. So 1276 divided by 3, which will give you 425.33 centimeter squared. Okay, so this is how you have to do, children. So here we are not converting any unit because everything is in centimeter. And see, finally, as it is area, the unit is centimeter square. If you forgot to write the unit, then you will miss half marks unnecessarily. So be very careful when you are writing the last step. Now let's see question number 12, children. The first part. A quadrilateral is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Prove that the sum of its opposite sides are equal. So what is given? A circle. We have a circle. And we have a quadrilateral which circumscribe the circle. Means the sides of the quadrilateral acts like a tangential line to the circle. Okay, so let's name it A, B, C, D is the quadrilateral side, and P, Q, R, S are the points at which it touches the circle. So we are going to use the rule, since the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. So like A is the, here this is the circle. If you take the point A is the external point and I am drawing two tangential lines. So these two length is equal. So I am going to use this property to solve this problem. So what we have to prove? Prove that the sum of its opposite sides are equal. So we need to prove AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. Okay, so I am going to use this rule of the circle theorem. The length of the tangent from the external point to the circle are equal. So I can say AP equal to AS, BP equal to BQ, CR equal to CQ, DR equal to DS. Now let's add these equation on both the side. So AP plus BP plus CR plus DR is equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. So now let's rearrange it like AS and DS are in the same line. So I'm just arranging it. I'll bring DS here. Okay. So here AP plus BP, CR plus DR. Just check whether is it in the same line. AS and DS are in the same line. BQ and CQ are in the same line. Now, AP plus BP is nothing but AB. CR plus DR is nothing but CD. Then AS plus DS is AD. BQ plus CQ is BC. So, we proved that the opposite sides are equal. Okay. This is very important problem, and from this concept you will either get a 3-mark problem or in a 2-mark. Okay. So you have to remember this concept that when a quadrilateral is drawn to circumscribe a circle, some of its opposite sides are equal. Now question number 2. We are going to use this concept to solve this problem. So what is given? AB, AR, CR is given. They are asking what is the length of BC. Okay, so we know that AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. So using this we can find easily the length of BC. So I will do this in the.
So let's see the second part, children. A circle is inscribed in a triangle ABC. So we have a triangle ABC. And a circle is inscribed. Okay, so let's name the points P, Q and R. Again we are using the same property. The length of the tangent from external point of the circle are going to be equal. So AP equal to AR, CR equal to CQ, BP equal to BQ. So what are the values given? AB is given as 10 centimeter. So if we know PB, then we can find BQ. And AR is given as, let me choose some other color. So AR is given as 7 centimeter. Then CR is given as 5 centimeter. Find the length of BC. So BC is what? BQ plus QC. What will be QC? As CR equal to CQ, which is nothing but 5 centimeter. So we know. Now what is BQ? BQ is equal to BP. So what will be BP? We should go in a reverse way. What is AP? AP is 7 centimeter because AP equal to AR, which is 7 centimeter. So AP equal to AR, which is equal to 7 centimeter. So what will be BP AB minus AP? So 10 minus 7, 3 centimeter. So we found PB as 3 centimeter. So BP is nothing but equal to BQ, which is 3 centimeter. So this is also 3 centimeter. And this is 5 centimeter. So what is the length of BC? It will be 5 plus 3, 8 centimeter. So very easy, children. That's why they gave only 1 mark. Okay. So you need to use this given 10 centimeter, the length of AB, to find the length of PB. Then PB equal to BQ. So we will know what is the length of BQ. Then CR is given. So CQ is easy to find. So in this way we can find the answer. So now let's do this case study problem, children. So what is given? Your elder brother wants to buy a car and plans to take loan from a bank for his car. He repays his total loan of rupees 1,18,000. So he is getting a loan for rupees 1,18,000 by paying every month starting with the first installment rupees 1,000. If he increases the installment by 100 every month, answer the following. Find the amount paid by him in 30th installment. So we have to find what is A30 and sum of the amount paid by him in 30 installments, like first installment 1,000, second installment 1,100, like that. How much he paid totally in 30 installments. So S30 we need to find. So first let's write the formula which we need, children. So AN equal to A plus N minus 1 times D is the formula. Here find the amount paid by him in 30th installment. So N is 30. And what is A? A is the first installment, which is 1,000 rupees. So A is 1,000. And D, what is D? He increases the installment by 100 every month. So D is 100. So now substitute all these values in the given equation. So A 30 is equal to 1,000 plus 30 minus 1 into 100. So first always do the bracket. 30 minus 1 is 29 into 100, which will give you 3,900. So A30 is 3,900 rupees. So the second part of this problem is S30. So we need to find S30, means sum of the amount paid by him in 30 installments. So S30. So S30 formula is given by, let's write the formula for SN. SN formula is N by 2 A plus L. So here we want S30. So 30 by 2. A is the first installment, which is 1,000, plus L is, what is that? 30th installment, 3,900. So first you do the bracket thing. Then when you do this, you will get the answer. 73,500 rupees. So this is the sum of the amount paid by him in 30 installments. Okay, this is very direct question, children, very easy one. So do the calculation properly. First you do the brackets, then go for the other parts. Now let's do part 2 of this problem. If the total installments are 40, then find the amount paid in the last installment. So what they are asking? They are asking A 40. So let me do it in next page. So they want to know what is A 40. And also find the ratio of first installment and the last installment. So they also want to know what is that ratio of first installment and the last installment. Okay, so first let's do the first part, A40. So you know the formula of AN is A plus N minus 1 times D, and we know A is 1000 plus N is 40 and D is 100. So which will give you the answer 1000 plus 39 into 100, 4900. So this is the answer for the first part. Now find the ratio of the first installment to the last installment. So the first installment is 1000 rupees and 40th installment is 4900. So 1000 divided by 4900 will give you 10:49. So this is the ratio of the first to the last installment, children. So this is how you have to do this problem. Now let's see the next problem, children. The diagram looks scary, right? But the problem is very simple. Let's see what is given. A satellite. So here is the satellite flying at a height h is watching the top of two tallest mountains in Uttarakhand and Karnataka. Them being Nanda Devi at a height of 708.16 meter. So whenever we are reading, let's write what is given also. So this height is 708.16 meter and Mullayanagiri height of 1930 meter. This height PS. The angles of depressions from the satellite to the top of Nanda Devi. So for Nanda Devi it is 30 degree. The angle of depression for Mullayanagiri is 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. If the distance between the peaks of two mountains is 1937 kilometer. See children, very carefully you have to take care of units also. This is meter and this one is in the kilometer. So somewhere when we are doing the problem, we have to do the conversion also. So whenever you are reading the problem, be very careful. As this is the last problem, you will be in less time, so you won't read this and also focus children. Purposely they will do. Okay, so be very careful with the unit. If if the distance between the peaks of two mountains is 1937 kilometer and the satellite is vertically above the midpoint of the distance, so this I is the midpoint. In the diagram it's not looking exactly like a midpoint because I dragged the picture like that. So this is the midpoint, children. So our satellite is exactly at the midpoint from the ground. Now let's see what we need. Find the distance of the satellite from the top of Nanda Devi. Find the distance of the satellite from the top of Nanda Devi means we want what is AF. The first step is we need to find what is AF. So let me draw only that part which I need because so many things are there which we will not use for solving this part of the problem. A, G, F, and this is 30 degree. And what is AG? AG is nothing but DI because both are parallel to each other, and this I is the midpoint, like DI and IS is equal. We know DS is 1937, so DI will be 1937 divided by 2. This part is 1937 divided by 2. So same thing will be our AG also. Okay, so AG is 1937 divided by 2. And what we have to find? We need to find what is AF. So we can go for cos. Cos 30 degree is equal to AG by AF. So I want what is AF. So AF is AG by cos 30, where AG is 1937 divided by 2 and cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So 1937 divided by root 3. Root 3 is 1.7, or you can take 1.732 also. Both will give you the correct answer. Little difference will be there, but teacher will give you marks because they did not mention here what is root 3. So 1937 by 1.7 will give you 1139.4. So this is the distance. AF is 1139.4, and what is the unit? It's kilometer because we used 1937 kilometer for doing the calculation. So this answer is in kilometer. So we did the first part. Find the distance of the satellite from the top of Nanda Devi, AF. Now the next part, find the distance of the satellite from the ground. So we need what is IF. So for finding IF, again it is very simple, children. See, we know IG. IG is exactly the height of the Nanda Devi mountain. Then GF we have to find. So again, using the triangle AGF, we can find it very easily. So let me do it in the next page. Let's write what are the things we need, not everything. So the second part of the problem is we need to find the height of the satellite from the ground. So I want what is IF. So IF I can write IG plus GF. So again this GF I can find using the triangle AGF. So what will be IG? IG is the height of the Nanda Devi mountain, which is given in the problem as 7816 meter, which is our AD. Then DI. So what is DI? 1937 kilometer divided by 2. So again this will be same thing. And this angle, you can see the diagram in the previous slide, 30 degree. Okay, so now we need to find what is GF. As I'm not using this part details, I'm not writing it. So let's take the triangle AGF. In the triangle AGF, let's go for tan. Tan 30 degree is opposite by adjacent. So I want to know what is FG. So AG multiplied by tan 30. So we know what is AG. AG is 1937 divided by 2. And what is tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So when you do the mathematical calculation for root 3, here I am keeping 1.7. If you keep 1.732, little difference will be there in your answer. Teacher will give correct mark for both because they did not mention what value to keep for root 3. So when you do the calculation, you will get 569.7 kilometer because we used the kilometer. Now we need the total distance IF. IF is what? IG plus GF. IG is given as 7816 meter. So we will change to kilometer. Let me do that last part with other color. It's not visible. IG is given as the height of Nanda Devi mountain, right? So don't forget children, change to meter. When you divide by 1000, it will become meter. So now we know IG and we know GF. When you add both, we will get the required answer. IG is 7.816 plus 569.7. So where the final answer is 18 kilometer. So the distance of the satellite from ground is 559.18 kilometer. So this is the correct answer children. So be very careful with this conversion. Otherwise totally you will get different answer. Instead of 7.816, if you wrote 7816, imagine your answer. Then the satellite will be too far from where it cannot see the mountain only. Okay children. So by this we end this paper. And I assure you children, if you revise this, you will get 100% in your board exam. And all the best, my dear children.